G'day Captains, how we going? Welcome to World of Warships with me, the Major. Now, we've got an interesting one tonight, so grab your can of Coke, strap in, because I've got a couple of conspiracy theories. I'm going to sound insane for a little bit. Why not? And I need your help with one of them. I want some feedback and some stats, and I'm going to be giving away a Marco Polo. I'll probably draw it on Monday night after the update has come out and everyone's had a bit of a weekend to play with it. I'll probably draw it on the live stream, but you don't need to be there to win it. All you need to do is watch to the end of the video and follow the simple instructions that I put at the end to be able to win your ship. Now, don't comment until the end, right? Tell me I'm crazy at the end when you do everything else, and you might be able to win yourself the new Marco Polo, which I can't actually show you anymore. I don't think. Hang on. That probably would have been a smart thing to show you. No, I don't even have one myself, so you're going to get one before I do. Alright, so, in the past Brawl, I was going to say ranked for a second there. In the past Brawl, which was honestly really bloody fun and made me think differently about the game. I really enjoyed it. But one thing I did notice is there's a very big difference in gameplay when you come up against an aircraft carrier, especially in 1v1, because they're not really balanced at all. The aircraft carrier can outrun most battleships, and if he keeps moving and knows where to kind of hide up against the wall, he's not going to run out of ocean before you run out of life, unfortunately. But one thing I did find to just make it a little bit different was running, say, the same boat, the Alaska and the Alaska Black, with a different setup. Now, my Alaska Black, I've got set up for AA stuff. Now, it doesn't change the AA defense. 79 versus 79, so the AA defense stays exactly the same, even though the setup is slightly different. But one thing I did notice, now even with the commander skills, right, I went full AA setup on the Black and absolutely nothing on the Alaska. Don't know why the numbers don't change. You would think that having more skills in one thing would change your numbers somehow. Obviously it doesn't. But the Alaska, running a hydro and a radar, I got, say, 1 out of every 3 matches would have been an aircraft carrier. And you just get picked off, pissed off, and die. Whereas the Alaska Black, you know, running an AA setup, I didn't get a single aircraft carrier in the Alaska Black. Now, I've got replay after replay of many a different ship going into the 1v1 battles with an AA setup and without an AA setup. The only problem with trying to go, oh, you get less aircraft carriers if you do this in any sort of random game team up, is you can't. I don't know the mechanics behind how the matchmaker works. I don't think anyone actually does. That's why it's broken. But yeah, anyway. So what I personally found, is running those particular things, you got less aircraft carriers. Now, it doesn't change the numbers here, 79 and 79, exactly the same. 2 completely different setups. You might say I'm wasting my points. Yeah, I might be. But I don't know. That's what I found. So if you guys found the same, or even try it with random battles too. Take an AA boat, you won't get an aircraft carrier. Take any other boat, set up any other way, there's going to be an aircraft carrier. And if you're anyone like me, he's going to see you first and drive straight over that the destroyer, just to shoot you in the face. Thanks, aircraft carrier mains. You guys are awesome. But don't let me go on and on and on about aircraft carriers, the whole thing, because there is another conspiracy theory. But you're going to need to grab your tinfoil hats for this one, boys and girls. Most of Wargaming are probably clicked off by now. Most of the people are probably clicked off by now. But if you've got yourself your tinfoil hat, chuck that one on, because we are going for a bit of a ride. And this is to deal with all ships, but I could imagine why they've done it this way, if they have done it this way, because of battleships. Now, take the Missouri, for example. So you've got 3, 6, 9, 9 turrets right there, not 9 turrets, 9 guns right there. When they were making World of Warships, they would have come up against a lot of things. How to make the boats work, how to make them drive, how to make them fire, how to make them aim. Now, if I was a dev and there is already a game out there that we own the rights to, and it's already got an aiming system set up, I would probably try and grab as much of that code as I can and bring it over. Now, I could imagine that if you had your ships all set up, now each turret, each gun, one or the other, would have this aiming reticle. Now, watch what happens here when I do this. Okay, taking a snapshot, that aiming reticle hasn't gotten time to go in. I hit him. I still hit him. My aim was good, but that aiming reticle was out, and I only got a critical hit, no damage. Now, if you have a look at this guy here, I'm not moving the tank. There's very minimal turret turn. I'm kind of pre-aiming. As you see here, I go right out to there. No, he shoots up there. Bang! Okay, admittedly, I didn't let that thing go all the way to the bottom. Next time I did, he was gone. So, now, same sort of thing can be said in warships, alright? I'm doing very small... what I have done in this clip, unfortunately it doesn't show it, is I've reduced the speed to 0 on the ship. That's why I'm... if you kind of towards the mountain there, see, I'm slowing down. So, almost 0 in the ship. The only turret traverse is just tracking the target, and he is... 2 citadels, and he is no more. So, yeah. I feel sorry for that guy. But that's what I mean, okay? I didn't get much more. I didn't get much more on that clip. But you could imagine, right, if Wargaming had the World of Tanks set up, where there was all these circles on the screen, and you're trying to aim up, and you're trying to see through your target, and you've got all of these turrets converging, you've got all these circles, all different sizes, all coming in, it's probably going to get a little bit messy on the screen. So I wouldn't be surprised if one of the devs kind of went, I can just hide that layer. And they hide the layer. It's still a mechanic in the game. I pulled an arbitrary 4 seconds out of my butt. And by aiming someone up and just letting the gun settle, letting that invisible reticle come down for roughly 4 seconds, I found that my citadels went through the roof. Normally I'd get a couple of citadels a week, maybe. I got 2 in one boat just then. So that's my big conspiracy theory, is there is a hidden reticle that you don't see, that Wargaming probably took out very early in development, because I was an alpha tester and a beta tester, admittedly. Alpha tester for only the last 2 weeks. Thanks for letting me in. So, it was never there when I played it. That aiming reticle was never there when I played it. It was probably taken out really early. If they did even recycle the aiming system for this. I'm not 100% sure. But, yeah. Now, the other thing that I completely forgot to say earlier on is I'm giving away a boat. I have a Marco Polo to give away as soon as the new update comes out. So, if you are chucking a conspiracy theory in the comments, by all means, grab a Marco Polo by chucking your in-game name and server that you play on as well. And I'll give it a few days. I'll give it till Monday. I'll do a draw on Monday night on the live stream. I'll go and pick a name from the comments. Hopefully, yeah, hopefully everything will be out by then. I'm giving away a boat that hasn't actually come out yet, so hopefully that'll work. Alright, that'll bring us to the end of this episode. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't, share this video with your friends, your clanmates, anyone else that you know that plays World of Warships. Tell them to watch till the end, because that'll be the way that you hear about the boat that I'm giving away. Although I'm probably going to edit something in the beginning. Anyway, so yeah. Have a good one, guys, and remember, like, subscribe, and all the other good stuff that YouTubers say, and I shall catch you on the seas.